Okay.
Let me know too, will you?
We have speed.
Okay. Think people will like this movie?
I hope they do. If I can make one person laugh, then it will have been worth it, of course.
This is a sequel.
Yeah.
Was that...
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's called Fletch Lives, which is interesting because that means that Fletch didn't die.
Yeah.
Were you concerned at all doing...
That wasn't the original title.
What was it?
Well, I can't tell you.
Okay.
Fletch Saved.
Fletch Saved.
Well, that was the original one.
Okay. Did you have any apprehension about taking this character that had been such a hit when he first came out and putting him back on the screen?
Yes, I did, until, of course, I saw The Check, which waylaid any of those fears. No, I've been wanting to do another Fletch for years, but we couldn't get a script. I mean, we got 4 or 5 bad scripts, basically, that just didn't work. And this one was workable, certainly viable, and interesting to me, taking place in the South and taking on and spoofing such areas as the Ku Klux Klan and the televangelists and all of that. That, to me, was fun. And although we had a Writers Guild strike in the middle of it, and that made it a little rough to make the script into its final shape, I found that this was the one to do, and it was worth it.
How has Fletch changed since we saw him last?
He's younger and prettier, I think.
Actually, you don't seem to have aged at all. Are you Dick Clark on the screen?
No, Dick is what now, 78?
Yeah. But you're
still
close up
40.
there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hitting early 70s.
Has he changed at all? Is there anything different about Fletch now?
I don't know. I haven't seen the other one in a long time, but I think it's the same guy, same quips, same qualities, those things you love so much.
How do you respond to people saying, Chevy only plays Chevy on screen?
Yeah.
That's Chevy doing what he does best, being himself.
I say, you try it.
Is it true?
Well, I seem to be the only one who can do it, so it may well be true. In fact, any actor is only playing themselves, ultimately, with a little technique here and there. Even De Niro, even, anybody, even the top guys, Nicholson, you'll always say, hey, that's Jack Nicholson. But they may be great actors, and they may be able to get a character out that's worthy of, if it's important, Academy Awards. But in fact, it's always going to be basically the personality and the persona of that person that you like,
Have you done a role that really stretched you, that really challenged you?
I don't care if I'm challenged or stretched. It's a challenge to make a movie. It's tough. I mean, it's hard work. It's a challenge to try to make a lot of people laugh. I find that to be inspiring and enchanting and fun and very difficult. So whether I'm stretched into some other mold, I don't care really. It's not something I'm looking for. I don't care if I do, Macbeth, although there have been offers.
When you watch yourself on screen, do you laugh?
Sometimes. Most of the time, I'm just critical, and I don't like the way certain things have been done, and it's hard for me to relax and say, okay, this is okay, it works. When I see other people laughing, and there are times when I secretly giggling, but there's a moment in this movie that I always laugh at that I notice others don't. I'm trying to remember what it is with Frank, when I call Frank and he says, if you're in trouble, say Louisiana, just say Louisiana, it must be the Pelican State. I say it, I see it on the screen, I laugh every time I see it, and I'm the only one, everybody else is going, what?
Yeah.
Years
ago when you were on Saturday Night, you had a saying, I'm Chevy Chase and you're not, and you always made it sound like being Chevy Chase was a really neat thing. Is it fun being Chevy Chase?
Well, of course it is. I mean, the reason I said that really had nothing to do with that. It was just basically there was a news guy in New York who would say, good evening, I'm Roger Grimsby, and here now the news. And a lot of news guys say, good evening, I'm Dan Rather, and now the news. So I just thought I'd just throw something in. It came off the top of my head. I hadn't thought about it, it just came out. I'm Chevy Chase and you're not. It was just a flip remark. And if you read it as being, that's an important thing, fine. I am, and of course, you're not.
Looking back on it, do you wish you had stayed with the show another season or two?
No. I mean, looking back on it, I miss it very much. It was wonderful. And I felt that I was premature when I left. But I had a personal life that I wanted to get rolling, and it took place out here in California. And that's really the reason I left. It wasn't because there were other offers, there weren't. And I've always missed it. And eventually I'll go back to some form like that on television if it comes up.
Are you a comedian or a comic?
I have no idea. I'm a funny guy,
Well,
basically. You want more on that?
no, they want less.
They want less? Oh,
That 6 minutes just went by like,
it's lightning, isn't it?
yes.
That's what happens.
Thank you. You're very charming.
Thank you, and so are you.
Oh, thank you.
You can take the mic.
You're much easier to interview than Bob Goldthwait, who was my first comedian. And
Why?
absolutely demoralizing.
Did he do that and talk?